Fires keep on burning for the western portions of the U.S. This is the Santa Clarita, California fire. It's also called the Sand Fire. Where are we with that? Find out right now at Weather Nation. Well, thanks for joining me here at Weather Nation. We are talking about fire situations where we have field correspondents out there at the Santa Clarita fire. But before we go ahead and talk to them, I want to set the stage a little bit, show you some temperatures. We do have another ridge of high pressure building in through the west. So today's high temperatures anywhere from 108 degrees in Phoenix, Las Vegas 110. In Los Angeles, 93 degrees, and we are still in that drought stage as well. But here's a look at those Wednesday's temperatures. Again, it's going to be in the 90s, close to 100 degrees. And for places on Interstate 5's corridor, Fresno, San Francisco, Bakersfield, even into Los Angeles and San Diego, we are in the extreme drought. So that means we have very dry conditions. We also do have windy conditions throughout the Los Angeles area. So with that, those fires really starting to burn. Currently in Los Angeles, downtown is 81 degrees and we have a dew point at 58. So we're concerned about these fires. And so I do want to bring in our field correspondent, Ben McMillan, because you have been out there since yesterday. And Ben, where exactly are you stationed at and what have you seen so far?
Yeah, Kylie, we're on one of the ridge lines above Santa Clarita, and this fire is remarkable looking at the landscape where it's moved through. It's really amazing to look at how fast and how hot this fire burned. Over my left shoulder here, you'll be able to see a car that actually burned in the fire, and the windows completely melted and the metal bent from it.
Now, Ben, does the topography play a factor in this fire burning?
Yeah, most definitely, Kylie. Officials are saying this is one of the worst fire seasons on record for Southern California, just because of how dry and how strong those winds are on Friday when this fire first started, and of course that ongoing drought that they've also been experiencing.
Yeah, and how is the air quality out there? I mean, I'm sure it cannot be good with all of that smoke going throughout the area.
It's a lot better today. We're on the western edge of the fire front. The eastern edge is where the active fire and flames are, so obviously no smoke issues where we're at. But one of the things I wanted to point out today is just how close this fire came to burning many more homes and neighborhoods than was first thought. You can see the black landscape ending right down where those houses are.
Yeah, that's just terrible. And Ben said earlier that 18 homes have been destroyed from this fire. So we're continuing to monitor it. But Ben, how many evacuations are still in place? Because I heard that some people got to go back to their homes today, but is there still evacuations out there?
Yeah, Kylie, on that eastern front, there's still several areas and several small communities that are under evacuation orders, and people need to heed those, as we certainly don't want it flaring up and burning any more houses.
Absolutely not. Okay, thank you so much, Ben. We will go ahead and talk to you later today. Thank you so much, and stay cool and safe out there, because again, those temperatures still in the 80s, close to 90 degrees, but we're still dealing with that fire and smoke situation. And there's one in California. There's actually two, the Sand Fire and the Sobrombrians fire, where we are considering a little bit more containment throughout the end of the day, but firefighters are out on scene 24/7 just trying to put out these fires. I mean, look at these intense flames. So far, the cause of this sand fire is unknown, so they're still investigating what actually happened there. But these are just devastating pictures. There have been 18 homes burned, and unfortunately there also has been one fatality with that as well. They did unfortunately find a man in the fire. He was deceased, but they don't know exactly what caused that, so we will keep you updated here at Weather Nation as soon as we get more information. The good news is some evacuations have been lifted, but look at that. Over 37,000 acres have been burned by this fire, and we're only at 25% containment, so we still have a long ways to go. But for portions of Idaho as well, we have red flag warnings in place throughout the end of the day. So really just keep that in mind if you're going to be out either grilling or burning, because fire hazards are a huge deal throughout the western U.S. And here's another fire, the Cliff Creek fire, where the latest information is over 16,000 acres have been burned, and we are at 10% containment. Stay with us right here. We'll be talking about the tropics.